Buyback. Now, we believe the heisters will try to get in touch with you in order to make a deal with your merchandise. Which is why I want Mr. Saperstein over there to monitor all your calls.
No problem, of course.
We're concerned about this as much as you are. Full cooperation goes without saying.
Yes, that's right. We have commitments here for this morphine to supply hospitals, pharmacies all over the city.
Cheers. Do you process your own morphine, Mr. Dexter?
Well, you might say we are packagers, Lieutenant. We have the material flown in, medicinally pure, in powder form or liquid. Then we bottle it, label it, and sell it to our own outlets.
And this shipment here was in powdered form?
Completely. Morphine sulfate, 84 to 85% pure. What do you want me to say if they call?
Well, I'll brief you on that later, Mr. Dexter. Which is why I want to be here when you say it.
Well, how are we going to arrange that?
Why don't you just tell your secretary that you're not in, and if it's important to call back after 6, I'll make sure that I'm here, and then you tell him, well, I want my chemist to examine it to make sure it's pure Mojo.
Mojo?
Yeah. Mojo, morphine, Mephistopheles, spins and needles, cubes, and Emma. There are a dozen street names for it.
Mojo, the words they use.
Now, how many people know about that shipment?
10, 12.
Do you think any of my employees were involved?
Well, they did know the driver's route, didn't they? And they knew where he stopped for his prune Danish and his coffee. They also knew what he was carrying. Of course, I believe they had inside help. Which is why I want a list of all the names they knew about that shipment. And we, in turn, will check with the consignor in Toledo.
I'll get you your information, Lieutenant.
This thing, is it here for show, or does it really tell time?
Well, for $2,000, Lieutenant, I should hope it does both.
Just the same, I'd hate to send John Cameron Swayze down to Colorado Rapids with a job like that. Huh?
Hello?
Mr. Dexter?
Who is this?
Never mind. And we got your morphine. If you want it back, it's gonna cost you a couple of $1 million.
It is not worth that much. I don't have to deal with you. I can simply wait 90 days and recoup my losses from my insurance company. You can call me when you have a more sensible deal.
Hold it. How much?
Well, I think the insurance company would allow me to buy it back for about $300,000.
Well, you're getting a bargain.
How do I know you've got it?
Well, how many other people have called you up offering to sell you back your morphine?
That's not good enough. I want to send an expert, someone who can verify that the morphine is what you say it is and not just milk sugar.
No way.
Then I'm afraid there is no point in any further discussion.
Who do you want to send?
A chemist, someone designated by my insurance company.
I'll get back to you.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Give me a couple of test tubes and I push back frontiers. It's gorgeous. Okay, this stuff is a sample from the carton of the hijacked truck, right? Now, how do I know the stuff I analyzed is the same purity?
By quantitative analysis.
Oh, show me.
What do you do if they ask you things, Lieutenant? Technical things, like atomic weights, distillations, things like that.
Who's gonna ask me?
Well, maybe they'll bring a chemist along.
I'll be laconic.